All right, let's talk about training phases with the context of hypertrophy in mind. So here's a breakdown of your typical training phases and how hypertrophy fits in. Your base hypertrophy phase for muscle growth, right? Your duration is typically 4 to 8 weeks. You can go longer depending on your goal. But with your hypertrophy, what our goal is to build muscle. Our rep range is typically anywhere from 6 to 12 reps. Your sets, 3 to 5 per exercise, and your rest is 30 to 90 seconds. Your intensity will be 65 to 80% of your 1 rep max. Your volume may be high, but with progressive overload, you're focusing on the increasing of reps, weight, or time under tension. And that really depends on your individual goal, okay? So there's not one set kind of variation for a person. So, you may have a program split of push and pull with legs or upper, lower, or full body. And you can do that utilizing that and applying it to your workout routine. And number 2, we have our strength phase. So we really want to get stronger, but not bigger. So the duration can be anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. Your goal is to increase your max force production. Rep range can be 3 to 6 reps. And your sets could be 3 to 6. And your rest is longer, right? Because you want to conserve your energy for those heavier lifts, 2 to 5 minutes. And your intensity is 80 to 95% of your 1 rep max. Now, your volume is actually going to be moderate to low because you want to lift heavier during that time. And the purpose of this phase is actually just to build the strength foundation that supports the heavier hypertrophy workout later. And then our third phase is our power phase. That's speed and explosiveness, one of my favorites. The duration can be 3 to 4 weeks, and your goal is really to move weight fast at a rate of force and development. So your rep range will be 1 to 3 reps, sets can be 3 to 6 reps, and your rest is a little bit longer, 2 to 4 minutes. Your intensity could be 60 to 90% of your 1 rep max, and it's like a lower load but higher speed. So often we use this for athletes or advanced lifters, not a hypertrophy phase, but helps to prime your muscles between strength cycles. And then we actually can go into our fourth, which is our cutting and maintenance phase, which is optimal between your hypertrophy blocks. Blocks are also known as another word for your phases. And that duration is 4 to 6 weeks or more. And here the goal is really to preserve your muscle while reducing body fat or recovering. And this is often what a lot of people are kind of going through when they're kind of leaning out or preparing for a competition, because they want to be able to preserve their muscle while getting lean and reducing body fat. So your calories might be in a slight deficit or closer to maintenance. You have a moderate volume and your cardio is increased. And it's just used to preserve your gains and improve definition before entering a new growth or strength phase. So as you can see, this can be very extensive depending on the individual. And then lastly, for the purpose of this video, we can have a deload or recovery phase, which that's typically 1 week every 4 to 8 weeks. And it depends on how kind of heavy you've been training. So a lot of times if you're a competitor or you've been really training hard, you want to take 1 week as a deload week, which means we're just going to literally let the body and the nervous system recover, right? So we're going to lower the weights. We're only going to go anywhere from 40 to 60% of your normal range. And you're going to cut the volume in half, and you're going to take a full week to rest. And you're going to have good, proper sleep and make sure that you're actually doing a total recovery to prep your body for the next phase. Remember, your muscles grow during recovery and sleep and not in the gym.